Hi everyone, my name is Susritha Kopparapu and this is my final CS108 project. It is a rental site for the New England Charity Society Pride Bar located in Groton, Massachusetts. I have the Google Maps right here and I can show you guys a picture of the temple. Here it is, and in this temple we have a room available for rental. So what this website does is that it streamlines those rentals and provides a supervisor a place to look at all that data. So the way this website works is a user comes on and they search for a date that they would like to rent for. So say 2 weeks from now they want to rent for an all-day event, and we can search for availability. And it says that it's not available and it's prompting us to search for another date. So I can search for something closer and say it's an evening event. I can search for availability and it says it's available. And this is based on the fact that 1, there's no temple event going on that day, and 2, there's no rental happening at that time. So with that, I can search for another date if I want. I have the option here. Otherwise, I can just fill in my information. So I put in my first and last name to see if I'm on file, and it says that I am. So I can make any edits to my email or my phone number or anything if I want. And so I can just press update and continue. But before I do that, I was just going to say that if I'm not on file, what's going to happen is that from the search before, this data would get filled in, the first and last name, but I would have to fill in my own email and phone number, and so I could get put into the database. But after that, both ways would take you to this one page that would ask you to fill out all this information for the temple. So there's terms and conditions that the temple wants anybody who's renting to have read through. So after having read through that and giving all the required information, I can press rent. And it says, thank you for renting, and an email was sent to the supervisor at this email address. And so I can press for a confirmation email as well, and I'll get a confirmation email to my own email address right here. Now, there's 2 ways. This was the user interface that we had talked about first, and the second way of going through this website is the supervisor login page. So I can put in my code here, and I will find these 3 buttons, and what I can do is just click into any of these buttons to look for information. So as you can see here, it says Susritha Kopparapu. My information has been updated. I can also look at the rentals and see that rental that we just made. It also has been updated in here. I can look at the different events that are going on at the temple, and as a supervisor, I have the ability to make a lot of changes here. So for example, I see that there's a duplicate, and I can say delete that one duplicate. And it says respected and shows me the new updated version. I can also insert a new event. So let's say Mahashivratri on it's in March, and so I can go to March 4th, and it's a all-day event. So I can press submit, and it's showing here. But if there's actually been change, it's not going to be an all-day event, it's going to be actually just a morning event, I can make that change and press update, and that will be recorded right there immediately. What I didn't get to show you before was the emails that were sent to the supervisor. So it says Susritha Kopparapu has just made a rental for December 17th from 5 to 9 p.m. and I could check the website for more details. So as a supervisor, I have the opportunity to go right here with that specific code that I have and look at all that information, and I can look at those rentals as I was talking before. But also I get an email so this is my email for me as a rentee, and it just says, hello Susritha Kopparapu, you've just made a rental, and that's just a confirmation email that I sent to myself. So these are 2 ways of going through my website. Thank you so much for watching.